This is the Variety Show 2024. So in this video, I want to talk about something interesting. So the United States has 50 US states. There's 50 different states. So this is a big country. And out of those 50 states, there appears to be a rivalry between two of them that I just find interesting, and that's California and Florida stand out to me. California and Florida are the two that really stand out to me as almost like a rivalry between the two of them because they seem like the most fun when you look at and some people probably wouldn't want to live in either one of them or want to even visit either one of them. Some people just don't like the beach life and that type of a place, but they seem like the most fun. For let's just start with that. The California and Florida seem to have a lot of similarity in some ways. They seem like the most fun, and they're definitely in a unique category. Those two have something that the others don't have. The other states, the other 48 states, and forget about Alaska and Hawaii because they're all by themselves. But all the other states like California and Florida have something that the rest don't have. They just seem like more fun. They got the ocean. They got the beach life. They got Disney. They got tourism. Their vacation places, big time tourism, big time vacation places. They have massive population. They have the weather. They have the weather, the warmer climates for the winter. They have just a lot of mainly that you want to be by the water. I mean, who wouldn't want to be by the ocean and have oceanfront property? Who wouldn't want that? I guess because there's nothing better than sunshine and ocean and beautiful things and a lot to do, a lot of outdoor activities and wonderful vacations where you almost live in a vacation place. You don't even have to go someplace else unless you want to because there's so much to do in California and Florida. There seems to be a higher quality of life. They seems to be like they're less bored. I mean, are we jealous of them? Are we jealous of California and Florida because people there are less bored because they live in a place where there's just more to do? I mean, they seem to be like in a league of their own in some ways. In some ways, Florida is the new California. Florida is the new California too. But out in California, you got Gavin Newsom as governor. In Florida, you got Ron DeSantis. And clearly, DeSantis is the better governor. So the politics is better in Florida too. And President Trump has his infamous Mar-a-Lago there too. So that tells you that the politics is better than Florida. In Florida, the state government is better in Florida. And on scenic beauty between the two of them, California wins in my book. The scenic beauty, California has way more spectacular scenic beauty. So on scenic beauty alone, California wins. On weather, California wins again because Florida says to be too hot. Florida has hurricanes, California has earthquakes and wildfires. On that, they both have threats. Maybe California's is worse in some ways. California's is probably more worse. But if I had to choose between the two, mainly out of fear, I would probably choose Florida to live in out of fear because of Newsom, because of how badly it's run, because of the homelessness, the crime, and the homelessness, and all the other problems, the property taxes, how expensive everything is. But mainly, the homeless thing and the crime. That out of fear, I would choose Florida. Out of scenic beauty, I would choose California. So it's really interesting because California used to be the place that everyone was going to, and it seemed like it dominated the 80s, the 90s, and up until the early 2000s. Then early 2000s, Florida is the place to go. and it's one of the fastest growing states statewide. It's people are continue to flock there, and so it's replaced California, I think, in population growth. That's the place where everyone is migrating to Florida. Where California, except for San Diego, most of the state is stagnant. They're really not picking up that much population. But I just find it interesting, this rivalry between I mean, DeSantis is clearly the better governor be, between Newsom and DeSantis. Um, and so it's just interesting that this rivalry between California and Florida, the funnest places, they're both like the fun land states. They both got the ocean. They both got the palm trees. They both got Disney. They both got all this fun stuff going on. But at the same time, you got a lot of insanity going on in California and Florida. It's just an interesting rivalry between the two of them. And Florida seems to be, at least right now, Florida seems to be the winner, unless California gets a different governor. What happened with those wildfires in LA was just unbelievable. I mean, unless they get different leadership, Florida is winning. And what happened during COVID, too. I mean, Florida is the winner right now. They're winning. That is like the place, the most dynamic state right now, I would say. So some interesting things to think about that. You can leave your comments, Friday Show 24.